Happy today, happy every day, Dr. Pop. Real talk, real people. And we're on a mission to accelerate human enlightenment and love. So I asked this gentleman a question. I asked him if he played video games, and he said no. And so then I was interested in finding out more because I've been in entertainment like all my life, and music, film, and video game, all sorts of entertainment. And it just piqued my interest because at his demographic, it's usually a yes. So, you want to tell us the story?
Well, when I was younger, we had some video games, but my brother, even though he was my younger brother, was always quite bigger than me. And we would, he liked the single player shoot 'em up games, and since he was bigger than me and kind of a little bit of a bully, he usually got reign over the video equipment. And so I would end up having to go outside to play while he played inside on the video games. And so my interest was just never peaked. I never got into video games, and now that I've gotten older, they just don't seem like something that I want to waste my time on.
Well, time is important, right? Time?
Oh, definitely. Especially now that I've hit 30, it's really clicked how important time is.
Okay. Do you want to share with how you use your time? I do little talks that are brain, body, being. So I say, like, let's do something for my brain today, something for my body, and something for my being. So I'd like to hear what your day is like.
I'm a night owl. I work evenings at hotels. I've always been in the night industry, so I started out as bartending, event planning. I had my own event planning company, Full Circle Event Planning, that did events for bars and nightclubs and adult venues. And when I quit drinking, I decided that that kind of atmosphere was no longer for me, and I migrated from bartending in hotels to actually working the front desk of hotels. And now I work here, and then when I get off work, I go home and I have me time with me and my babies, which I've got 2 dogs and a cat that mean the world to me. A lot of watching Doctor Who. I love my nerds. I love anything geeky and sci-fi and anything that gets me out of the world. I love to read. So any space. My favorite book series is Dune, which is an older book series, but it's still amazing. It's about space, and it just allows me to escape the personal world and go to a make-believe world, and I love it.
In moderation. So you come to you take care of your work, you take care of your babies.
Or they take care of me, one of the two.
Right, so that's the thing, because there are cases where we binge on things in an entertainment or anything, and we forget to take care of the ones we love, and we forget to love one another too. And it's important. Human connection is important.
I agree. That's something in my life that I really am trying to work on, is making more connections, and I have an amazing social group, support group out there, but it's all online. And I actually just started a Facebook group. It's called the Wagon OKC, and it's for fellow LGBT people of all ages who are also sober, who are looking for a life that's away from the bars or a life that is away from AA. So a lot of times when you're gay, you either drink and go to the bars, or you're sober and you go to AA. So there's like this in-between gray area that I think a lot of people fall into, where they don't know how to meet people. They don't want to sit in a meeting, but they don't want to go out to a bar, which both can be toxic to them for one reason or another. And so we're having our very first meetup on the 5th, where we're going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy and do a dinner and meet each other. We've got people of all, it's a very diverse group, which I'm really excited. It wasn't just gay men who decided to come, or just lesbians who decided to come. We've got people from the trans community. We've got straight allies coming. We have gay and lesbians coming. And so it's going to be a really fun, interesting mix that I don't think you get in either meetings or in the bar scene. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I think that's a great group that you started, and I wish you like a lot of like fun, and maybe go hiking too, and just do like fun
Hiking.
stuff.
We've talked about one of those escape rooms. In the summer, they're coming with one of those great big slides that they set up downtown. Like I think it's like a mile-long slipping slide, and anything to get us out and get us away from our nest at home, and then from the different groups, like the meetings or from the bars, or just instead of focusing on being sober or focusing on not drinking, we can focus on being a human.
I love it!
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's amazing. Hug.
Hug.
Happy today, happy every day. Thanks for sharing.
You're more than welcome.